Hey guys, B Super Gardens here, and welcome back to the garden. So today we are going to be working on planting in the garden bed. So what I have here beside me, if you can see in the bottom corner, is 2 bags of soil. Now, these bags contain 3 cubic feet of soil, and I actually got them for pretty cheap, which is really good. And if you guys have worked in the garden for as long as I have, you know soil can be expensive. I've seen soil that was just 1 cubic feet for like $8 or $7, and this was 3 for about $8 at my local hardware store. So we have 2 large bags of soil equaling about 6 cubic feet that we are going to put into the garden bed today, and then we are also going to be planting in it. So I will see you in the time lapse. Okay, so the 6 cubic feet, both 3 cubic feet bags are now in the bed. So next what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this, oh, I just dropped it. I'm going to take my rake here. This is a bow rake. As you can see, it has both tendrils on one side and a flat edge on the other. Now for me, when I go to smooth out, I like to break it up and then smooth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the spiky side first, and I'm going to stab and just break it apart. So essentially going like this and spreading it out. And truthfully, for a raised bed, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you can get it up to the top, because that's what a raised bed is for. It's essentially raised up so that you can garden a little easier. So it's not, I mean, it's in the ground, but it's not fully in the ground. Now there is about 3 cubic feet of soil per side. So just get it all broken up here. Get it all leveled out. And it looks a little high right now, but as we water it and we actually get stuff planted in, it's gonna start sinking down a little, so that it's essentially flush with the So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this back flat side here, and I'm taking it and I'm basically scraping the top. That way I can drag soil over here and even it out. Okay. So now that that's done, what we're gonna do is we are next going to put in, first I'm gonna water it, and then I'm going to put in our plants. So when you're watering, what you want to do is you kind of want to do sort of a light sprinkling. Nothing too heavy, but you want to do it to where you have little puddles forming, but to where the puddles are forming, but they're also draining. you want to make sure that your garden bed is well drained too. Because certain crops, certain plants require well drained soil, while others really don't and are more drought resistant. And that pretty much goes for pretty much anything you plant. That goes for flowers, that goes for succulents, grasses, pretty much anything. If you look on the tag, it's going to tell you whether it needs well-drained soil or it needs more, I want to say the word saturated, but I know that's not it. So when you're planting, you really just want to pay attention to what the plant needs for its soil. Okay, so this is just about ready. Now we're gonna get our plants in. So what we have for this season is we have zucchini and we have peppers. We actually have a green bell pepper and we have a red bell pepper. So we're gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in on opposite sides. So on this side here is gonna be the zucchini. It's gonna be the zucchini. And on this side is gonna be the peppers. I think we're actually gonna start with the peppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna, in my mind, split it into 4 quadrants. Now as you can see, this garden bed is technically a 3 by 10 or 3 by 8. Now, I'm sorry, my fault. 3 by 6. It is a 3 by 6. So if I split this bed down the middle, this area is a 3 by 3. So when you're planting, what you really want to do is you want to space it out into quadrants. So when I first started, what me and my family did is we essentially took some string and some sticks and we literally divided it out with string and sticks so that we knew exactly where we wanted to plant. Now I can basically just do that in my head and I know exactly where to put it. So with these bell peppers, what I love about these bell peppers is that, and especially with the company that I bought these from, they like to use biodegradable pots. Now these pots are biodegradable, so what happens when you start to water it, it's going to start to break down. So when you go to plant these, you don't even have to take it out. You don't even take it out of the pot. What you do is you just open up the soil. Think about I'm going to say about a 2-inch hole, 1 to 2 inches. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cover it around, pat it down, make sure that you don't get any leaves. And what you can do to actually prevent what's called leaf rot, or to prevent rot of the leaves, is you pull off the bottom leaves. And that is supposed to prevent the rotting of the leaves. Okay, so this is going to be on one side, and straight across diagonally, right over here, is going to be the red bell pepper. And what I also advise you guys to do, because I tend to forget a lot of stuff, is save the tags and place them in right in front. Straight. Good. Place them right in front. It has all the information on the back, and it also tells you what it is. So let's get this other one done. Now, this other one I'm going to place right here, exactly diagonal from the green bell pepper. Again, I'm gonna dig a 1 to 2 inch hole in depth. And if you need to, what you can do is you can place the pot in and just judge how much more you need to dig. So place it in, push it down though, and then cover it right there. And there we go, we've got the peppers done. So I'm gonna actually show you what I was talking about with these tags. Now, this is a company I really like to use, but on the back, as you guys can see, it gives you all the information you need. So it gives you that, it tells you that the light needs to be full of sun, 6+ hours. It also tells you the spacing that's needed. Another thing that it tells you is the planting depth and the maturity. So how long it takes for the plant to mature. For the red bell pepper, it takes about 85 days after planting, and then it's ready. So just like with the green bell pepper, we're gonna place the tag right in front here. That way, if I ever forget, I can just come over and read it. Next is the zucchini. Now, the zucchini I'm gonna give one whole side of the garden bed to. That way it can grow out and pretty much do whatever it wants. So with this container is a plastic container, so I can't actually bury it like what I did with the peppers. I was lucky that the peppers were in a biodegradable container. So with this, I just took out I just took out the soil, the plant, and the root ball all in one, and it should just come out very easily. What I like to do sometimes is I like to actually take the bottom and just scrunch it up, loosen up those roots, because it's actually what it's going to do is it's going to help the roots to help spread them out. So I'm going to go actually in the very center, just like what I did with the green bell pepper and the red bell pepper. I'm going to dig about a few inches deep, place it in, and then place the soil in there. Pulling off some dead leaves as needed. Then I'm just going to do another light watering over top. That way the water sort of drains down and we start getting water. So that is it for the, there you go. Sorry, I just had to adjust the camera a little bit. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like down below and comment. Comment what you would like to see, or what topics you want me to cover within agriculture or within gardening, and I'm sure to read I make sure to read every comment. And if you just want to email me personally, you can go to the about page of the channel, and my email is going to be right there, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, if you have already subscribed, thank you. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. If you have not already, please make sure to subscribe if you like today's video. I want to see content just like it. And as always, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your day. Have fun and keep on gardening. Have a good day, everybody.